Okay? So I don't have a tracker on the screen because the tracker for this is not done correctly because it got an update, and so it's too big to go on the screen. Yeah, so recently got myself furthest into Minish Cap I've ever been. 7 heart pieces left for 100%. Nice, Matt! That's awesome! Alright, here we go. That is, oh, no, no. No, one more. Okay, Saku, okay? Alright, ready? Oh shoot, that's right, I don't have different sprites, they both look exactly the same. How am I gonna do this? Alright, here we go. 3, 2, 1, let's go! Alright, let's begin. Okay, first thing we got is bombs that we sent to Infamous, which is also me. By the way, these are both of the seeds I'm doing. I just need a way to differentiate between the two of them. You can't have two of the same names on Archipelago, so we're gonna go super, super, super fast. So you'll be able to see what we get on the screen, thankfully. I know it's Saku's Infamous. What did you all think of the Kingdom Hearts randomizer that I did on, what's it called? Monday? Kingdom Hearts 2 randomizer? Her scuff is infamous? I have no idea what you're talking about. Wow, everything is magic. Everything is magic. Thank goodness. One of the cool things is that we will be able to see all the stuff, right? On the ledge and everything else all of that, all of this stuff will be visible. It won't show up as stars because it's all from this game. You still need to do a Kingdom Hearts 2 rando? I did my first one on Monday. Piece of heart for Infamous. So this is a the reason why I have, like I said, the reason why I have two different names here, myself and Infamous. Infamous is the one who redeemed this bonus stream. This is on a Thursday, which is not a normal day for me for streaming. So Infamous played a card that allowed me to do a bonus stream where he got to decide what it was that I played. And so he chose A Link to the Past randomizer Multiworld. And so I played 2 A Link to the Past seeds with Fast Ganon and Boots by myself. So because it was Infamous who played the card, that is why I named it Infamous. Kingdom Hearts 2 is interesting. You come here because I'm great, so it doesn't matter to me why you're playing. You're a sweetheart, Soren. Thank you so much. So we got some money. We're gonna need more money for the bottle vendor. Why no Saku character mod? I messed up and I forgot to set it. So both of them are gonna look exactly the same, which is not gonna be confusing whatsoever. So we have exactly 100 rupees, which is exactly how much we need for the bottle vendor, which is nice. I'm gonna grab this now. Art piece. Okay. We'll grab it. But yeah, I oopsed and I forgot to... Okay, I oopsed and I forgot to set my character mod. So unfortunately, yeah. So we have 60 rupees, which we can use over here to buy bombs. But before we do that, hello. Before this is not sick kid. Before we do that, oh, Actually, I don't know that we can buy bombs. Oh, good. Perfect. Yeah, let's go do this first. I may have done something, maybe, that makes it so that I can't buy, bombs. No, I failed with chicken clip. What? Wow, more bottles. Maybe that's why sick, Vivi. Hey, Daniel, welcome in. Reset. Hey, Lilia. I am having a great day. I'm still a little, like, coffee. But yeah. Wow. Progressive mail already. I'm just gonna grab these, because why not? Will we be able to buy anything from the shop? No chicken clip? Might as well just end the stream. Rip. Hmm. 32 rupees, though. For bombs. I guess we'll buy them. We need them. He loves to see an ally. That was good. Why were they starred? Those are items that are, those are randomized items. Shop sanity, yep. Shop sanity indeed. Yeah, versus normals. Yes, exactly. I think it's to mark down that I haven't picked them up yet. But I don't know. Honestly, I don't play A Link to the Past Archipelago enough to fully verify that. Normally when I'm playing Archipelago, I'm playing something like different. Maybe, like, you know, the 20 some odd other games that I know from there. Also, oh, nice hammer. This will be nice if it's for me. Oh, it is for me. Also, I found out today, there's a Portal 2 randomizer Archipelago, okay? And I want in. I want to do it. I don't know what it shuffles, but I want to do it. So maybe somebody who's more familiar with the rando can tell me what it is that it shuffles. For a moment, I thought you just found out about Portal 2. Nope. I have not... Oh, okay. Near. 4 out of 8. Nice, nice, nice. We're cruising towards BK mode in this game. A book for me. You appreciate the kindness I show the rats? Thank you. I am also very curious about how the Portal 2 has a randomizer. I don't know what you could randomize in it. I'm assuming like the different portals, maybe. But also then how would you do anything? Maybe like the ability to pick up items with the portal gun maybe would be another one. Hey, MT. Oh, a sword. Wait, did I not shuffle the swords? Oh, no. Oh, no. Are they vanilla? Are they all vanilla? Wait, where's my sword? What happened? Did I not get it? Oh, was it for Infamous? Ah! No, it was shuffled. It was just shuffled for Infamous. All right, here we go. Back into Hyrule Castle. Well, you can we have the book to check progression. Of course, of course. Take care of yourself, Scarth. Ugh. I have bombs, but I have hammer. Never mind. I'm like, what else am I gonna use to kill everything in here? All right, keep on going. I'm like super hard leaning to the left, and I'm not even leaning to the left. I don't understand why my avatar is leaning to the left. Okay, there we go. Now we fixed it. Was it me? But yeah. So, I had so many meetings. Oh my gosh, I had so many meetings the last couple of days. I think I had 4 on Wednesday and 3 on Thursday. Plus stream today. It was a busy day. Busy day. Very busy day. No. Hey, well, that means that there's an item inside of the, whatever the sanctuary. So we could go to Desert Palace and beat the boss, but maybe. We don't have the lamp, so we can't beat the boss, but we can go to Desert Palace and stand outside the boss room menacingly, and maybe the boss will give up. You know, if I showed up and knocking at somebody's door, who's like, "Let me in! Let me in! I need to murder you for your crystal." I feel like they would just give me the crystal and run away, right? I feel like that would probably get me the item I'm looking for. Seems legit. 50 bucks. Oh, hey, another hammer. And half magic for Infamous. Or arrested. Might be. Gosh, that guy's right in the way. I dodged one, and then the other one was like, Do you mind? Get off me. So we had movie night, and next movie night we've decided is going to be Ghostbusters Afterlife. So that's exciting. I've never seen any of the new stuff, so. Yeah. Right. We got this compass. So that's also the music. I hope this isn't Key Sanity. So I should be fine. This should be Crystal Dungeon. Because it's got aggressive violins. That's how you can tell that it's a Crystal Dungeon. Is because if you hear aggressive violins, that means you're in a Crystal Dungeon. A big key. Health. Daichi! Thank you so much for the 73 months. Dog Lover, welcome in. Also Nova, welcome in. And Spark Boy, and Daniel, and Lilia, and Fuyu, and MT, and Aluve. I appreciate you all being here. Except in modes. Yeah, but I said in this one. I mean, I guess I didn't specify that Key Sanity was not one that it counted for. But I think I mentioned Key Sanity at least. Map. Ba, 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 ba. Cave north of graveyard contains a red rupee for Infamous. Well, heck, Infamous. Infamous doesn't get that red rupee. Question: is it about Oracle of Ages? Taking rupees right out of Infamous's pocket. What happened? Give me. I'm trying to get rid of this. There it is. Go away. I want this heart. Ba, 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 ba. All right, I have done the dark room. Will I die here? Nope, but almost. Oh. Okay. I don't think I put shop shanity. Hello, shop shuffles, shop sanity. There we go. On the other thing. So has Infamous started his seed? No, I'm the one playing both seeds. I just named it Infamous in order to differentiate. Because I need to have some sort of thing. Yeah, it's just Infamous is the one who chose this for a bonus stream. So I figured, as in honor of choosing this, then I would name one of the seeds after him. Saku Saku and Saku Infamous. What's your favorite custom sprite in Link to the Past besides your own? Ooh. Ooh. I don't know. Probably the Uma Musume one. Saku's quite infamous. You see how it is? Clifford, yours is very good too, okay? There is a Uma sprite, but it's not on the website. Yours is probably the doggo one? You mean Clifford? Like the red doggo? Yeah? Pretty good one. Alright, we're gonna be in BK mode after this, unless we get something important here. Alright, let's go, let's go, let's go. Rude, rude. Rude, 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 rude. Ah, God. Yikes, 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 yikes. What is BK mode? I'm sure we have never heard of it before. BK mode is when you are waiting for an item from a different game. So you've done every available check in your game, but but there's still items for you left to get. There's still location for you left to check, but you can't access them without an item from somebody else. Flash, thank you so much for the resub. Oh, baby. More bombs. I really was hoping that I'd get like a fire source or something, like fire rod. Nope. That's... I mean, technically there's the ledge item, which I should grab while I'm here, because I'm gonna be like, what's on the ledge? I know, Vincent, I knew you knew what that was. By the way, our Blossom Garden, what, 36, 37, 36 or 30, 37th? Multiworld is happening this weekend. So get your YAMLs in. Please also keep in mind that there is a significant storm that is happening across, you know, a very vast, large area of the United States and a variety of other things. So it is important that you know that things may be slightly more delayed than usual. So if you're not able to put up with that and or, you know, other varieties of things, I'm asking that you, you know, consider that before joining. Okay. But yeah, there's I don't remember which one we're in. It is now we're doing the next one. The next seed. So this is Infamous's. Coco! Hi! Oh no, it's detecting. It's detecting. No. No, you can't. You can't. Hang on, I gotta close this. How are you? I'm doing pretty hecking great. I don't know where the storm is coming from. I would suggest that you look at your local, you know, news stuff if you're concerned about it. Because I'm not near it. I'm not getting it, so I don't have all the information, and you should be, you know, finding that information out if you can. What game or games are you doing in the async? I'm doing Kingdom Hearts 2 for the async. It's not a sync, it's an async. Okay, this is now detected infamous seed. Okay, perfect. But yeah, how are you doing, Coco? Working too hard? They're calling it Winter Storm Fern, so somehow free rent is involved. Alright. We're calling this Infa. Busy but good. I know that feeling. I've been like coughing and all yucky and whatnot from this cold that I've had since like December 8th. So this is a two game solo multi-world. I'm playing both games. So this is game number 2. They're both a link to the past. So, yeah. We'll see how much we have to do in this game. I think we have to get 7 crystals, maybe 5. I don't remember. Clifford! Oh my god, gifting a sub to Coco. Coco, I saw that you've been doing a bunch of A Link to the Past 100% runs. Whoa. When did this become the Stanley Cup? Not that kind of game too. Oh, okay. Well, progressive sword to Saku, so it's definitely shuffled. Always doing hundo. I could not. I used to do speed running for A Link to the Past, but I'm like, I gave up pretty quickly. I like randos so much. I just can't stop playing them. Oh no, there's a bow! No! A bow on Aga Ledge? Come on! The likelihood of that is so low. Is this actual red mail? Oh, darn. I was like, oh, this will be really good because I'll be able to differentiate my characters. But nope, now we have both of them in blue mail. Oh, that's true. It could be someone's silvers. That's fair. You've got mail? Wait, why do I have mail? What's on the other Aga Ledge? It's like a heart piece, I think. Who rolled the seed? I don't know, some weirdo cat girl. You've been dipping your toes into rando lately? Oh man. I'd love to do a rando with you. I've made a whole lot of guides on rando stuff. And so if you need any assistance, I've got lots available. Yes, oh my god, yes, I'd love to, Coco. If you want, you can DM me on Discord and we can set up a time. But I would absolutely love to. We could either do a multi-world, or we could do a co-op, or we could do a race. Whichever. Normally under... Oh, hey, look, a bow. Okay, that's supposed to be the alternate bow, so that was supposed to be silvers. Yo. Wait, what was that? Oh, Cyber Chow, thank you so much for the resub. 81 months. 10 arrows, yep. Okay, I don't think that this one has shop. Okay, I've given up. Okay, yeah, that one doesn't have shop sanity. And we don't have a bottle for this one, so we can't go to Sick Kid. Okay, Saku has 2 swords now. What's going on? Actually, hang on, do I have bug, or not bug net? Yeah, I do. I have the ability to do magic bat. There's your way to differentiate between the 2 games. One has Master Sword and the other one has regular sword. Retro Visions! Thank you so much for the raid! How was A Link to the Past, Rando Learning? What did you learn today? A shield. Boo. Hey, Bit. Welcome in. Bottle Guy telling you what he has is a setting in Archipelago specifically. It's called Scam Mode. It's a way to basically tell whether or not you're going to be getting a good reward or not. So you can turn it on or off, and it's specifically for Archipelago. Lamp? Is it lamp for me? Oh my god, can I stop bonking in the... No! Lamp for Saku! But I need lamp. Oh, does that mean I have to go beat Desert Palace? I mean, I guess I have Master Sword now. Well, welcome in, Retrovisions. Welcome in, Raiders. I hope you're doing good. I'm doing fantastic. Thank you so much for asking. I had a very busy couple of days. I had like 4 meetings. I have a new YouTube partner, channel partner, rep, whatever. So they've been like meeting with me a bunch, going over like memberships and everything else all, and doing a whole bunch of other stuff. So that's been interesting. And then I also had my like multiple doctor's appointments, x-rays, and a variety of, you know, other nonsense. Nice. We got a nice rod after we've already done Hyrule Castle. I do need lamp to light your way, Bit. I didn't know YouTube had that level of support. Apparently, seems they are very heavily invested in me succeeding on YouTube. It is very interesting. But it's not just that. It's like both YouTube and Kick are like very aggressively wanting me to do stuff on their platforms. Twitch, this is your opportunity. Make me ambassador. I might actually have Ega required. What were you learning, Retrovisions? What were you learning in Link to the Past today? You got affiliate on Twitch last week? Yo! Congrats! That's huge! That's awesome! Did you do a celebration stream already? What'd you do for it? Yeah, affiliate's tough work. Those like first beginning like stats with like trying to get your viewers to a specific number right at the beginning are really hard. Oh god. You mind? Okay, so we don't have lamp here. We do have lamp in the other one, so we could do... Okay, so lamp, it gives me access to... I'm trying to think. Lamp gives me access in that game to Hyrule Castle sewers, the Desert Palace boss. No. You made this! Please! Excuse me. Sneak it in. Darn. I thought that maybe it would give me a lamp. Yeah. With Link to the Past, I'm figuring out randomizer generator. I want to do a Triforce hunt, but I can't figure out how to generate it. Are you generating it on the A Link to the Past website? Or are you there's multiple different websites. So there's like Archipelago, there's the A Link to the Past.com, there's the one that's like DeviantArt but like different. I can't remember the name of it, but it's Yeah. I can't remember the name of it, but I know that it's similar to DeviantArt. Ooh. Okay, Bombos also sent to Saku. Can Saku stop hoarding all the stuff, please? Specifically, the thing that you're gonna want to set for a Triforce hunt is you're gonna want to set the goal to not be Ganon. Okay, this guy. The goal has to be Triforce hunt. AviantArt, there you go. Yes, that one. Ah, my God. Do you mind, please, not trying to kill me? So, we're gonna be in BK mode in this game pretty quickly. Unless we find something good here, and then we gotta go back to the other game. Yeah. Yeah. Thankfully, we have blue mail. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba, ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba. We're going so fast. So fast. I wonder, you know what's cool? We can, oh, I don't have hookshot. You know what's cool is that we can actually check to see what our percentage is with, like, percentage complete is with this game on Archipelago, which I think is really nice. One of the things that I really would like to see somewhere available in the game, if we could get it. Hey, Anthony! Also welcome in Youthful Porpoise and James, Dova, Flash, Woods. Oh gosh, keep bopping my face in enemies. Coco, Cyber Chow. Thank you everyone so much for being here. You're all amazing. Seth and Bit, Retrovisions, and Roomba. And Anthony. What do we got? A bottle can be found with the boss of Misery Mire and Saku. Vitreous has a bottle for this game? Interesting. Do we have... No. But I don't have technically even access to this, but I have the sword, so I don't really care. So now we're technically in BK mode, so anything that we get from this is out of logic. Yeah, me too, Coco. Take care, Clifford. Okay. Give me this key. You don't want to give me another one? Okay, fine. Hey, Familiar. BK mode just makes you hungry. I don't blame you. Okay. You know, I'm kind of a goof. I'm grabbing hearts here because I need to grab the big chest. I've gotten the big key, I've gotten the map, but I have not gotten the compass, so it's possible the compass is in here. And these are... Okay, so compass is on the boss. These are dangerous. I'm so new to affiliate and Twitch that I'm still figuring out how to set up things so my viewers the most of it. So you can give your viewers the most of it. What? Oh my god, Familiar! Thank you so much for the 1,000 biddies! Do you mind? Are you blocking the door? Thank you so much for the 1,000 biddies. Can we get some hype in the chat, please? The main thing that you're gonna want to set up when you get affiliate is your like tax stuff. Because you can't, I don't think you can start like doing any of the major affiliate stuff until you do your intake forms and stuff. Once you do that, then, yeah. Yeah, the onboarding. You're heading to sleep, dog lover. Take care. 3, 1, 2. Oh, heck. I hacked myself. Ah, it's fine. Hey, Bemek. Welcome in. Yeah, doing the onboarding and then, you know, getting some, what's it called? Emotes or badges or other things. There's a lot of pre-made stuff that you can get for like really inexpensively. I would recommend checking out VGen. VGen is like one of the best places that I've ever found for commissioning things. And they also have shops on there, which has been pretty good. I'm just gonna save again, and then we have to swap games again to the other A Link to the Past. So we're now in BK mode, so that means we can't do anything more in this game. So again, we shut this down. Where's Ruby? She's right there. You can see like the very tip of her fur on the screen, but barely. Okay, so we close. We have to close this client. Oh God, what did I just do? Close that. Yeah, she's like barely on there. And we close this. We close this SNI client. Dragon Warrior, thank you so much for the raid. Okay, we load up the second seed. So we gotta go back to Saku seed. Run cartridge. Saku. And then we open up Saku's stuff. Ooh, Dragon Quest 1. Juvie, thank you so much for the resub. You know, I really want to make chili today. Like, I know this is so, like, out of left field. But, like, oh, man. I really want chili. Just, casually going through here. Something is broken. It seems to think that I've done the... Okay, maybe it hasn't broken. It's just weirdly saved, but it's fine. Okay. Well, bam. How is everyone, by the way? I'd like to know how you're all doing. You're doing well, but you're pretty tired. How come you're not sleeping? Chili party? Oh man. I think chili is also like really nice for keeping me nice and warm. It's like soup, right? You have some soup or some chili and it's just like, oh yeah, good times. I didn't realize how important the lamp was until I started doing randos. I have some pretty hecking cool dark room maps that a lot of people have used to learn a lot of the dark rooms because like finding lamp, one of my first tournament seeds I ever did, lamp was like super deep in Ice Palace and I did not know how to do dark rooms. And so I was like, okay, I need to learn this. So yeah. You're about to go to bed, Vita? I hope you get some good rest. Passed over for it in the end. Aw, darn, Johnny, I'm sorry to hear that. You bought a cinnamon toast crunch? I'm already hooked. Oh man, I got strawberry cinnamon, or I got the strawberry toast crunch, which I absolutely love it. In Hundo, you get it immediately. I think I got it in the No Major Glitches one as well really early. Whoa. So it was nice when I did that. Gosh, what if I ever wanted to go back to speedrunning, I want to do Final Fantasy VII PC any percent again. It was so much fun. Oh, that's half magic for me. Because I already got half magic for Infamous. I love Cinnamon Toast Crunch though. Hey Kumis, welcome in. Westmost chests in Misery Mire contain a map and a compass. Ooh, nice. What's stopping you from doing runs again? Mostly that I'm a slave to the algorithm. Basically, I can't do anything else up here, so I gotta leave. I gotta do specifically what, yeah, what people want to watch. I need the Moon Pearl badly. Hopefully I remember that hint by the time we get to Misery Mire. There's a strawberry version of Frosted Flakes. Oh my god, there's a strawberry version of Mini Wheats, and I lived off of that until I ran out. Oh, it was so good. I don't understand why more companies just don't have strawberry flavored everything. Especially cereal. Like, cereal just seems like it's a prime, you know, possibility to do that, right? Imagine like strawberry flavored strawberries, strawberry flavored jam. I make a sweet strawberry flavored jam. I meant to give some to somebody who came to Canada recently to visit, but I forgot. Bam. Bags on strawberry flavor, yeah. I have to get something here, otherwise I don't know what I'm... Yeah? Oh, hang on, wait. Do we... Yo, thank you so much for the YouTube sub. I'm gonna be doing something with memberships on YouTube. I haven't figured out what yet, but I'm in like boot camp with my partner rep. So there'll be something. But one of the things that's interesting is you can't like change anything on a tier. I'll have to delete all the tiers and start over again, basically. So we have Ice Rod. We don't have Fire Rod, but this will be a little faster than Master Sword. As long as I don't poke the boss. Okay, that guy did not go the right way. Oh, there we go. Now we have... Wait, what? What am I supposed to do with that? Titan? Oh my god, am I doing Kings too? I think it's like probably going to be things that isn't going to necessarily like perform well or something like that. Or like, yeah. We'll see. You didn't realize Ice Rod did that much damage? It depends on the boss, honestly. I have a spreadsheet that actually shows, maybe I'll put that up on my guides, is like what does what amount of damage to which enemies. I feel like it would be pretty helpful. Ugh. I mean, there is Pyramid Ledge. There's also, you know, all these other things that I have skipped down here. I think my issue for this one seems to be that I don't think I did the swamp stuff. I think I ran right over the desert. This is the second time that I've done that. No, the potion shop is not shuffled. Careful how much like backseating you do, because you're gonna overwhelm me because I'm already trying to keep track of too much stuff in my head. Yeah, I've done this multiple times where, yeah. Where I've skipped these things because I've gone straight to Desert Palace. Also, I'm almost done my short story, so that's exciting. I don't know how you guys want me to put it out there. Oh, hang on. There was a question that I didn't see because it just scrolled off the screen, but I did see. Familiar, you asked me something, but it just scrolled off the screen. Fogs, thank you so much for the 50 consecutive streams. Doing the big streaking. And Digimaster, thank you so much for the Prime resub. This tracker doesn't detect bombs. You know, also with the 20 streak, thank you so much. Bam, 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 bam. Wow, that's a lot of stuff for Infamous. I wonder, may I share a link to my ex-son-in-law's card? He does a lot of things for VTuber and stuff. Oh, like card thing for for artists. Yeah, I don't mind. Sorry, I didn't see that before. I had to scroll up to see it. Did Saku know that Master doesn't damage again and only spin attack does, so it's required to have level 3 and 4 to do damage? Wait, are you asking if I knew that Master Sword only does spin attack damage? Oh, hey. I in fact know quite a fair bit about this game. Like a really, really, really fair. I probably know more about this game than most people in this chat. There is going to be very little information that you can give me that I don't already know. You saw Saku execute an egg extract that blew my mind. Was it the lamp or not the lamp? The bug net? Oh my god. That's the wrong spot too. There we go. Has anyone seen the link to the past rando credits? He was bug net with item dash. Yes! My favorite! Shovel dash is also just as fun, but shovel dash is, yeah, not Egastrat. Ah! I missed. Oh no. Oh my god! Hello? Can I please just hit the portal? Thank you. You're in the rando credits? I am in the rando credits. I don't have the bug, or not the bug net, the moon pearl, so that's not gonna work. I was like, oh, I got the moon pearl, but that was for the other game, so. Saku, what is this glitch you're performing? It's called water walk glitch. It allows me basically to walk quickly on the water. And it's executed by performing a dash next to a ledge and then jumping downwards, so like this direction off of a ledge. It has to be downwards. It will not work from any other direction. Cannot be diagonal, cannot be sideways, cannot be up. Has to be downwards. 10 arrows, sure, why not? Why not waste 500 rupees on that? It's great. Great times. I don't think there's anything else we can do again. So, Digimaster, thank you so much for the fish. Did you know this game, the player does not play as the part of Zelda? No, I had no idea. Okay, again, we're swapping games back over to the other seed, which we don't have super much we can do there either, but I keep, you know what, the problem is that I keep using the map tracker, but I keep forgetting that the map tracker does not mark down that you have bombs. So, it's not actually showing correct locations. Welcome back, Dragon Warrior. I have to swap games, and that involves like completely closing down all of the Archipelago client stuff that I have, or else it will mess up my stuff. So once I close that, then I open up the new seed, load it up, and then load up the new program to go with it. Why'd you go into the cave but then not loot the chests? I couldn't loot the chests without standing on the ground. I can't loot chests while I'm swimming. Is the long. So I went in there because I was going to perform a glitch that allows me to walk on the ground even without flippers. Because you're supposed to go in there only if you have flippers. You can't get in there otherwise. But the game doesn't check for flippers if you exit the cave. It only checks for Moon Pearl. So when you exit the cave with, if you have the Moon Pearl, then you will, if you exit the game while you have the Moon Pearl, the game checks for the Moon Pearls. Like, yep, they have the Moon Pearl. That means they can swim. And, so you'll go into the cave again, and you'll be standing on the ground because it thinks you had flippers going out there. When you screen change, if you're already swimming, it will continue the fact that But there's a lot of stuff. I'm not explaining it very well. My brain is, malfunctioning and stuff. But I think you get the gist of it. I needed to have the Moon Pearl in order for the game to give me the ability to walk on the ground so that I can open those chests, but I didn't have the Moon Pearl. So I have Moon Pearl here, so you'll see the glitch that I'm talking about. So we have all the things we need to access Dark World on this seed, by the way. Also, Cat Manic, thank you so much for coming in. So we're gonna go talk to the sick kid because before we didn't have a bottle, but we just got one from the other seed. Fogs, welcome in. Yuno, welcome in. Digimaster with the 55 months. Thank you again so much, Digimaster. And Cat, welcome in. We have bombs, and I don't think we did the first time that I came in here. Bye-bye. We got the chicken clip. We're saved. All right, I marked down bombs, and I think that that's what was causing the tracker to, I don't want to talk to that guy. He's going to talk to me about long stuff. Yeah, I'll do that later. Wait, we have the shovel, right? Yeah. We'll go down here. Long chicken? No, not long chicken. Good night, Vincent. Take care of yourself. Please make sure to stay safe. All of you that are in the path of the storm, please be safe. All of you who are in Australia roasting right now, please stay safe. Everyone, stay safe, okay? Yo, Titan's Mitts. Nice. Okay. We'll go to my house. Speed digging? Yeah, but only the last dig counts, so it doesn't matter how fast I dig. If, yeah. Stay warm, it's getting cold this weekend? Yeah, it's negative 45. It'll be negative 45 tomorrow, and I'm not looking forward to it. Yeah, it's gonna be a cold one. 42 in the positive bucket? Yeah. Are you in Australia area? Oh, yo, nice. Flute? Everybody who's watching this VOD, they're like, Saku, you missed all this stuff earlier. You said you were in BK mode. But honestly, that, it's a mixture of seed bleed and the fact that I was relying on my tracker and I wasn't paying attention because I was talking so much. Actually, let's see what's over here because I don't think I've seen what's on the ledge. A heart container, not bad. Okay, we do have the ability to get in there because we have the mirror and the Titan's mitts and the flute. So we do have to activate the flute, of course. I did it again. You got the bird thing now. Yep. Thank you so much for the 10 biddies. Basically normal Saku stuff, not scuff. Wow. I actually have a lot that I can do in this seed. Especially with Titan's mitts. And hammer and mirror. So we have, like, access to all of Death Mountain, pretty much. Cane burner. I do love Cane burner. It is the coolest. Because it sparkles. Best cane. I'm not even going to pretend like I'm going to worry about... Oh, gosh. Excuse me. Stop trying to escape. No, thank you. Oh, powder. That's Magic Bat for the other one now. See, if you, like, ran along the ledge here, then, you could jump off into the water if you jumped downwards. Jumping upwards, again, does not count. It has to be downwards. But we'll see it again in a second, because I'm about to do it once I leave this. We don't have, and you can even do it with flippers. You don't have to not have flippers in order to do the water walk glitch. You can do it with flippers. The one thing that's important to note that if you do it with flippers, you have to, oops, you have to avoid walking on the shallow water, because if you do walk on the shallow water with flippers, then once you, yeah. Okay, jump down off a ledge, wha-bam, walking. If you walk on the shallow water with flippers, then when you exit the shallow water, it will... Oh my god, that was almost bad. It'll put you back in the swimming thing. So you won't be able to run. I am alone in this multi. It is a solo multi. I do a lot of solo multis. Mostly because my schedule's kind of butts. Not a lot of people will coordinate with me, and because of my, like, because of my health problems, I can't really, like, do too many, like, too large of a change, if that makes sense. Hey, hey, Bracket, or Brack. Oh my god, hey, Brack. I keep confusing Wacket and Brack. So now we're gonna swim in, swim out. It's gonna check for Moon Pearl. It's gonna see we have Moon Pearl, and now we're standing. And because we're standing, when we walk through this door, it's going to be like, oh, hey, they're standing. That means they can open these chests. Walk it. Yeah, I know. I do in fact have a 10-seed solo multi-world movie. I'm making another one. It's just, you know, oh wow, another Bruna. Yeah. You know, before I accidentally hack myself, I'm just gonna do that. Because if I take any damage here, then I'm in trouble, and I messed up my dash, so we're just gonna run and be safe. I already know her. Wow, 3 bombs. Yeah, of course, I love 3 bombs. Yes, 40 seed. I'm gonna be learning a couple more games. We've learned 2 now. So we learned, I'm gonna be doing 40. One of the things that I'm really concerned about is the fact that I need to complete the games like really quickly. Because of the amount of times the archipelago updates, right? There's specific games that when the archipelago client updates, the mods for those games update, and some of them kind of download automatically. So I have to be really careful and like back up constantly all of the things. Saku, if you're doing fake flipper, why is it that you don't want to get hit? If you get hit while you're doing fake flipper, then you will be if you get hit while you're doing a fake flipper, why I pressed the mirror button, but sorry. If you get hit while you're doing fake flipper, it'll put you back to the ledge on which you jumped. So if you're, depending upon if you've changed screens and whatnot, you get stuck in a wall if you have changed screens, and you have to save and quit in order to leave and start over. Yeah. Actually, before I do that, let's do these. Yeah. There used to be an instance where if that happened to you, you would just die. And they took that out and they put it back to the way that it works now. Yeah, Maid just explained the same thing that I just did. That they used to, if you I mean, you have to save and quit anyways, right? Like, the thing that's interesting is the fact that people would... I wonder if it's because of the fairy revival or whatever else. I don't really know. But, yeah, it was interesting because it used to function that you would just die if you got hit while in while swimming, and if you didn't have the flippers. But then they changed it back because I think people got mad about it, which is typically the normal thing that happens whenever there's a rando change. That's a little different than before. People getting mad on the internet. I don't exactly remember like, I know that it's not vanilla functionality, but I also don't know how different it is from vanilla functionality. Lag. That's one of the things that's also different in the rando is they removed the lag. And so boss fights, specific boss fights are much more, like, much different than before. The difference is you can't move after being hit. Ooh. You're mad at people getting mad? Rawr. I didn't realize that you can't move now. I've definitely moved before, but yeah, it's been a long day. You're mostly tired and need to get to bed. It's still work day. Are you in the path of the storm? Oh, hey, look, the lamp. Oh, it's your Ruby. Hello, Ruby. Oh, wait, no. Yeah. I was like, wait, I'm pretty sure you're Canadian. Ah! Rude. All right, let's see. Trying to get the goods here. Hopefully the goods is something that can help me beat this game. No. Oh. Okay, so the small key is in the big chest. So last item, which I think is compass, is on here. There's no propane exchanges to be had. What's a propane exchange? All right, come on. Oh, nice. Not too bad, not too bad. A little bit scuffed, but not too bad. That was a pretty decent, it was a pretty decent fight. Actually, before we do that, because we have Titan's mitts now, we're gonna do this. Yeah. Okay, just wanted to make sure. We're gonna go over here. We're gonna do the digging game, because we can't do the digging game if something is following us, and we're gonna be doing a whole sequence of follower events here. So we'll start this quickly. Hopefully it's not 30 digs again. Okay, it's not. Oh, goody. Okay. I have enough rupees to go talk to, Kiki. Take care. Take care, Fart. I hope you have a good sleep. Take an empty propane bottle, pay some cash, get a different full bottle. A company picks up the empties and refills them. Oh, interesting. Do you think that a lot of people are stocking up for propane exchanges because of the storms and having generators? Let's send this guy in, and I hope propane accessories. All the people with propane stoves like me are stocking up because the power goes out. We'll be able to use it for heat. Hey, Chocobo. How are you? Wait, I've done this on this one, haven't I? It's the other one I haven't done it on. Ah, yeah. I knew one of them had not done the magic bat, but I thought it was this one. Been sick? Oh no! Hopefully it's not that awful sickness that I had. If I had the hook shot, I could do this a lot faster, but we're gonna be going real slow. There's also a way that you can mirror over on top of the dude over there at the end of this track, but I have all these things I have to mirror for here, so some bad bar. Oh, I'm sorry. Please take care of yourself. So we're gonna go see Stumpy. That guy's fired. He's like, what? There's nobody here. Ba-da-ba-da. Dark rooms are impressively necessary in rando, especially in races. Yikes. Ouch. Ouch. So you could like mirror here-ish and get the item. You don't have to worry about the other stuff. I don't think I have the book in this one, so we're gonna ignore the Bombos tablet. You know what I really want to make is the Zammerborscht, which is like a creamy soup. It's potatoes, like buttermilk and sausage and dill and onions and like cream. It's really good, yeah. Making white chicken chili. That sounds really good too. It's so nice and warm. Like, I don't know, soup and chili in this weather. It just sounds amazing. No, it's like summer. It's spelled summer, but it's called summer. Cause yeah. Yeah, exactly. You want some of that soup? Listen, Scarth, come to Canada. I'll make it. I'm pretty good at it. Sounds like a trap? Listen, I wouldn't recommend coming now. You might get stuck here because of the weather. We're gonna go see Catfish? So in a multi-world, typically you'll try to go and check as many things as possible rather than rather than, you know, in a race where you're trying to check as little things as possible, a multi-world you're trying to go the most efficient way to kind of grab everything that you possibly can. And, yeah. Beware of Saku traps. Oh no! Having to come visit me. What a shame. Yikes. Hikari. It's honestly dependent upon who's in the multi-world? No. If you're doing a multi-world with somebody and you're not checking as many things as you possibly can, then that is bad multi-world etiquette. If it's, okay, if it's you yourself, yes. But if you're doing it with other people, I'm talking like you're actually playing with other people. Then you're gonna want to check everything because, yeah, it's just bad etiquette to skip checks and leave things behind. I didn't do the thing and I'm sad because Snow Monkey. Bing, 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 bing. Wow, we got a big key. In a multi-world, if you skip checks, it's bad etiquette, just straight up. If hints are on and everything else, though, and you know that it's not a check, then I would consider that a checked location. Because you already know it's there, so... But if you don't know what's there, then it's bad etiquette to skip it. Bing, 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 bing. I could have just bunked into that. When me and a buddy of mine got our mutuals into Rando OT. Oh. Yo, Rain! Thank you so much for the 89 months. Our mutuals and took us first 5 randos to get them to do the easy fast checks over the checks they wanted to out of logic with glitches that were just starting out later. Yeah. See, that's what I'm talking about. That's why it's bad etiquette. I mean, the thing is, it doesn't depend on who you're playing with. If you're skipping checks in a multi-world with other people, it is bad etiquette. Just straight up. That is bad etiquette. Unless, and like I said, if you know what is in the check already, or that it's not required, again, that's something that I would consider already being checked. So I'm talking like going and doing, yeah. Like intentionally avoiding checks because you don't want to do them, because they're inconvenient. What's that? You don't have boots the entire run? Surely it's not in the ice cave I never wanted to look at. Yeah. I felt bad for Roz when I did a rando with Roz, and her Moon Pearl was in my Super Bunny cave. That was like in the most gross logic chain ever. It was like I had to go through a whole lot of awful yuck locations in order to get it. Cards are paused. Yeah, we broke them earlier because they wanted to have a more up-to-date log, because my stream was from 5 days ago, quote unquote, that I submitted a thing for. So I was like, okay, fine, we'll just break it today. So I made a goal that we could break it immediately, and we did. So now we get to send that to them. Enter random multi seems like it'd be a guarantee of missing something. No, not if you have hints enabled. Because 90% of the time that will, like, people will, like, if there's something that's necessary, a hint, in Archipelago will not only tell you where the item is located, it'll tell you where the entrance is as well. I thought I had the bow out! Ah! Grumble, grumble. Hey, Shinobu! How are you? Do wiggle faster. No, Scaff, I have no idea what you're talking about. Also, welcome in, Eden. I don't think I've said hi to you so far. What? Whiff? Too many things on the ground. So much lag. And Titan. And yeah, no stone left unchecked unless you're in go mode with item release on. Yeah, exactly. You need a Saku version of that live Scooby-Doo movie. Are you challenging me scene? Wait, which one is that? They're not completely different settings. They're pretty similar. The so basically what this is Infamous had a 4-hour bonus stream card that he played, and this is the result of that. So he said that we could do a 2-seed boots quick A Link to the Past rando seed. So we're at 2 hours in. We got 1 crystal dungeon done, but once we start getting a lot of the other things, it's gonna go really quickly. I know that it may seem like we aren't very quickly moving along, but I also talked for like a good 30 minutes at the beginning. Ooh. You mind? Wow, so many compasses on bosses. What's going on? Actually, we've got 2 crystals? Maybe we have 3 crystals. I don't even know. I've not been paying attention. I thought we only had 1, but and a pendant. Okay, so now we have 2 and a pendant. So, Eastern Palace was a pendant. It was green pendant. We handed that in already. Okay. We have a lot of things we can check. Yeah, we got the green pendant from Eastern, which is very funny because it's very vanilla. Oh yeah. I'm slow with the old man. The YouTube video? It might be better for you to put it in the Discord because I can't check it out while I'm streaming. Rude. What? No! I lost my momentum because I was dodging the cabbage. Yo, have a good night, Scarth. Thank you so much for your help today. Yo, the Master Sword, though! What a big item! Bombs that I don't care about. Oh no, if you want to post it for everybody else to see it, I don't care. Yeah, you can post it in the Twitch chat. Just know that I won't be able to see it. We have a lamp and we have everything else we need for this dungeon, so we're just gonna... Okay, it's a pendant. So now both of them have... So now both this seed and the other one have Master Sword. So now again, we're back to having no way to differentiate. Spike Cave contains 300 rupees, okay? We don't care about that. So Spike Cave is dead. Lovely. Do you want to tag me in the Discord if you post it in the Discord, Eden, so that I can remember to look at it once I'm done stream? Boom. Ba 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 ba. That's a dog bone? Fuller? The black thing? That's a dog bone. Alright, we got the big key. Are either pedestals known? I haven't checked it. I do have the book. I could check it on the other seed, but not this one. Is this Terraria? Yep, it is. The new update. Yep. This is the brand new update that hasn't been released yet to the public. You should buy it. All right, we got the big chest of Thieves Town contains a small key to Thieves Town. Yeah, I already knew that. Bing, bing, bing. You thought it was Hytale? I know, it looks similar. They're very similar games, so I can understand the confusion. Also, I love that you gigantified the scuff emote. Also, Moldorm has a lot of eyeballs. Alright. Thieves Town, or not Thieves Town, Tower of Hera's blue pendant. So we have, we're doing pretty darn good, honestly, with what we've done so far in the seed. Ha! Okay, single arrow. Yeah, no. So fast. Oh man, we're so fast. It's these boots. They're made for running. Ow. Alright, Paradox Cave and then Dark World. So the question is, will we have access to Turtle Rock? Obviously, we can't do anything in it because we don't have the, you know, Cane of Samaria, but we might be able to... Yeah. Boots are made for bonking. So much money for Saku! Saku's gonna need a lot of money because Saku has shop sanity on. Okay. Can we get anything for this seed, please? Wow! 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 I can't believe how much stuff we got for... Yeah, I'm not even gonna bother. I messed that up immediately, so I'm gonna fall. Anyway, so I might as well not waste a bomb. Survey says no! No items for this seed. Ba-da-ba-ba. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Now I want McDonald's. Rude. Oh! Surprise! I have a surprise dragon! Oh, it is Bombos! Ah! No! We got Bombos for the other seed?! Rude. Okay, well, we'll mark that down, at least. How do we mark that down on this tracker? Bombos? Oh god. Multiple times I've messed this up. You know, I had a thought the other day, but it would have to have a fair bit of planning of how Plando, where nobody's game has their own items, would go. Oh, that would be really interesting. Okay, you know what? We're just gonna deal with this now. Oh, I guess we have the bow on this one. I feel like probably there would be a way to configure it in the AP, but it would be, it would have to be the host YAML. Like, there had to be a host file. But the other problem is that, I mean, maybe, yeah. I think it would work, but you, like I said, you'd have to... Okay. All right, game. You think you're clever. You know what? I'm gonna save and quit. I'm gonna go back to, Kakariko. There are specific games that need better control over how much of their items are in other people's worlds. And vice versa. Ocarina of Time is a huge one that needs like some sort of host YAML adjustments that makes it so that like 80% or 90% of the junk that they add to the pool gets put back in their own worlds. There's not the only one. There's another one that's like really heavily favored towards having items from other people's worlds in it. Yo, have a good night, MT. There is definitely another one that I'm thinking of that I recently, like besides Tunic, right? Tunic has its own setting where if you have grass added, that it'll automatically put a specific amount of it in your own world, which is nice. I feel like that should be a lot of the things when adding a lot of different checks to a multi-world. But Ocarina of Time is the one that's most, like, egregious about it. Because if you add an Ocarina of Time and you have Pot Shuffle and Bonk Shuffle and, you know, all these other shuffles and blah, 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 and then you have, like, you know, all these, like, you get so many Sphere 1 checks that it just overloads your seed with checks for other people's games, and then they get a whole lot of like silver or single rupees from your game. Which makes it a little annoying. Have a good night, MT. We have the lamps, so we can go back through here, which is something that we need to do in order to get the last check. There is still Egg Tower that we have to do in this. Because Egg Tower locks the bow. It might be the silver arrows though, so I don't know. I'm kind of putting it off to like the last thing on this seed. Because if I can find a second bow, then I can avoid doing Egg Tower. But we're not looking so hot with the stuff, so we can do a bit of Misery Mire potentially. Depending upon what the entrance requirement is for Misery Mire. Because if Misery Mire is... Oh, for some reason I marked down Misery Mire as the medallion instead of Turtle Rock. So if this is Bombos, then we'll be able to do a couple of checks. And Misery Mire only has 2 items in it, so... Okay, but it's Ether anyway, so it doesn't matter. That's it for this one. We're gonna go over here, check the checkerboard cave, and then we're gonna go and do all the desert palace stuff. We've been in this seed for a very long time. I really wonder how much of the other game we're gonna have to do when we go back. I don't feel like I've gotten too much stuff. Maybe Moon Pearl. I don't know if I've even gotten that yet. For the other seed? When we swap to the next seed, I'm gonna actually check the percentages because I'm really curious about how much of a percent I've done on this seed versus how much I've done on the other one. Yeah, this one I do have a lot of HP and, you know, blue mail. I keep reading that if only Zelda 3 AP World wasn't an accident. Bombos can be found in our connector. Yeah, but we actually have bombos for both games now. I really hope that A Link Between Worlds gets updated. Because at the moment it doesn't work with the current version of the randomizer. I really wonder what happened because like the devs for that was like on the ball and then just kind of disappeared. Or maybe my AP World is old. I'll need to look. They might have done something since I've done one last. Oh, sweet. There's the Moon Pearl. Now we have access to a lot of things in the other world. So this is Crystal Dungeon. So we have this, and then we have Bumper Cave. We have, yeah. So we have this, we have Bumper Cave. We have Aga Tower. Those are the last things that we have in this seed, and then we're in BK mode. Yeah. Technically, yeah. Because we still don't have flippers. At least for this seed. I think the other one we got flippers. So, and we have Titansmith, so we might be able to go into Ice Palace. Questmaster is pretty fun. I want to do another Questmaster stream. I'm hoping that there's more levels for me to try out from the community. Also, how are you doing, Hyperstrike? Every time I go into that room, it reminds me of that one time that somebody had accidentally YBA'd, which is a glitch of using a potion in a door frame that causes the flute menu to, a blue potion specifically, in a door frame that causes a flute menu to pop up. And so they ended up accidentally deleting their small key from the dungeon, and they had to forfeit because they couldn't complete the game because they saved and quit in order to figure out what was wrong before they contacted me. Ouch. Ouch. I keep walking into these guys. Like 10,000, hits that they require. Oh my god, another compass on the boss. What is happening? Wow, that is a pretty great day, Hyperstrike. Now, the better question is, did I get another regular crystal? No, I got a red crystal. That's Pyramid Fairy now in logic as well. I think that, that things like that, I'm hoping, or, sorry. I think that with things like making a full, like, Zelda-like is gonna require more people to be playing it. The game is really reliant upon user-generated content. And I'm not sure that at the moment that it has enough of a user base in order to support that particular thing. Oh, yo! Kana Samaria! That was weird. For some reason, I thought that I, like, jumped back on the ledge. Something was weird about that. We need the... Alright, who is this for? Is it for me? It sure is! Well, heck. That's the thing, isn't it? Oh yeah, they've definitely delivered up on a lot of things. Like one of the great things that I really liked was the, some of the new dungeon tile sets and whatnot have been really cool. Yo, one of the items. Nice. Yeah, the game is pretty fantastic. If you haven't already checked out Questmaster, it's really fun. It's like you know Mario Maker, except for it's a Zelda Maker. You make dungeons and people can play them. You give them your dungeon codes and stuff. And people can play them on stream and other things like that. It is really cool. Questmaster, I'm pretty sure that it's available for free to play the games, like to actually physically play the levels, but it is it costs if you want to make a map. I could be wrong. Yo, tempered sword, let's go. Rude. So we don't have fire rods, so we can't complete this one. Oh gosh, the bees! Danger, 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 danger. Oh, no danger. Okay. Yep, I can differentiate again. Now I'm mirror bonked because I'm too close to the tree. Alright, let's go. Let's go. What do I want to do first? I really probably should just go and do this one first before going and doing Aghanim. And the reason why is because when I do Aghanim, it's going to change the enemies, and I don't want to have to deal with Tektites at the top of here before I find Hookshot at least. Because then if I find Hookshot, I can just completely ignore going up here. Alright, so if we go this way, again, we're gonna go and enter the top of Turtle Rock, and we're gonna use bombos, because that's what we got over here, and go into the front. There should be 5 items in Turtle Rock, so hopefully one of them is something that allows us to continue here, because the more stuff that we can do in this game, then the more likely, or like the less likely we have to come in and do a whole bunch of stuff later. Things that we definitely still need are a hookshot, a fire rod, possibly. No, we definitely need a fire rod because we can only get 1 more pendant dungeon, and we have 2 fire rod required dungeons. So or Skullwoods and Turtle Rock. Oh, they're both crystals. Okay, so Skullwoods is crystal, Turtle Rock is crystal, Misery Mire is crystal, Ice Palace is crystal, but Swamp Palace is pendant. Okay, so we have all those marked. I have not checked to see whether or not we need 5 or 7 crystals to beat the game, though. Rice, how are you? Mimic Cave contains a heart piece. Woo! Hey, Rashkavar! I've seen you play this 1,000 times. I still don't remember like 90% of the checks. No, this isn't a race. It's a multi-world. It's myself and Infamous, but I'm playing both of the seeds. The TLDR is Infamous, wait, hang on. I got the big key. Well, that was fast. I guess we're locked out of here. The TLDR is that Infamous played a bonus stream card and got to choose what the game was that I played and chose this one. Or chose 2 A Link to the Past Multiworld seeds combined together that I would do solo. And so because I had to do 2 different ones, I just made him the second one because I have to have 2 different YAMLs with different names. Otherwise, when I connect to them, then it would be a problem. I was worried about an SRL seed running this late. Nope. Thankfully, nope. Yeah, I started at 10 today. Well, a little after 10. Hey, Islin. How's your streaming been going? Hey, Aladdin. Ooh. Ooh, nice, Stardew. How did that go? That was you're still doing, I think, your first playthrough of it, right? I'm feeling like a snack, chat. Do I open a sleeve of buttery Ritz crackers or graham crackers? Oh, I thought you were saying like you look good. Like, oh, chat, I feel like a snack. Wink. Ah. Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of this bee. And I want to see what the bottle is. Nope, just hungry. Oh, good, more bees. Love this for me. Yikes. All right, in here we go. This is our last check. Man, now I want Ritz peanut butter. Ritz and peanut butter. I can't have Ritz and peanut butter because Ruby will like have a fit if I even remotely have the scent of peanut butter in the house at all. Because she loves peanut butter. Ah. I'm like, oh man, I'm surprised at what's in the chest, except for the fact that, you know, I literally know what's going to be in them in events because it's not key sanity. You can't give Ruby peanut butter. Peanut butter is really unhealthy for dogs to have in large quantities because of how much like fat is in it. So you can give it to them, but like Ruby has a thyroid problem, so she's got to be careful with what she eats. Come on. Rude. Oh man, I used to like get this when I used to work with this one company, they used to get this really good like tray of crackers, and this is not a good thing to have on my bar right now. They used to have like crackers and like little salami and peanut butter slices and whatever else, or not peanut butter, salami and pepperoni, there we go, pepperoni slices, and it used to be super great. And there used to be different kinds of cheeses, like there was this cheddar cheese and a jalapeno and cheddar cheese, and yeah, I'm now thinking about that and I really want it. If I recall, dogs should have mostly meat because carnivore. Yeah, Ruby was on a raw meat diet when we got her from the person who had her beforehand, and so it is better for them. It keeps them lean for sure. The problem with it is that it's expensive. It's super expensive. Feeding her for a week would cost like $52. This was like back before the meat cost went up. And that was just for like the week. I don't even think it lasted the whole week. Yeah, it was so much money. And yeah, that was for a puppy. A dog would be like significantly more than that. Oh my gosh. Can I like please have a very nice rest of the Aghanim fight? But yeah, Ruby's on special pet food, a satiety thing, because she was having trouble with. She would gain too much weight because she was eating too much, but if she wasn't eating as much as she was, she would get sick. Oh my god! Rorona, thank you so much. Or Roronoa? Roronoa? There we go. Roronoa. It's like Renoa, but like with a row in front of it. Thank you so much for the 100 biddies. 5 crystals. Hang on, how many crystals do we have? 1, 2, 3. Only 2 more. 2 more crystals. So maybe it's not required. You can see Zoros too. Thank you. I'm gonna mess it up. I'm so sorry. Oh yeah, I have to mirror and then I have to save. Oh wait, no, because we can just. It's still gonna be faster to do it the other way. All right, we're gonna find out, is this going to be the bow for this game or the bow for the other one? When you say raw meat diet, do you mean like chunks of beef or whatever? No, there's this particular type of, like, they do, it's a special raw, like, ground beef, but not the normal kind of ground beef that we eat as humans. You could make a raw meat thing with ground beef, but you have to be careful with like what's in it. Okay, it was those, by the way, both this bow that I have on this game and the bow, and the bow that I have on the other one, they're both silver arrows, the alternate bows. Okay, we're saving again, and now we have to close the game and open up the other one. Hey, Ariad. Welcome in. Now, does that alt bow business mean logically the other first bow should have been brown? No, it's just a weird thing that happens. It's just it depends on what you have for progressive items, basically. If you have progressive items on or off. On what the item's name is. Okay. So we have, this one's going to be the Saku seed. Okay, there we go. Now we've connected. So we're doing a 2 seed, a Link to the Past Multiworld. We're gonna get a whole lot of stuff from the infamous seed. While this is going, I might be able to see if I can get okay, this is gonna be a problem. Well, no, I'm just blaming them for the whole thing. Okay, there we go. We're done here. I'm trying to find the thingy that she was on before. But it doesn't seem like it's able to be, like, I can't seem to find it very easily. But it was just like, there was a frozen, you'd have to buy it. It's in an actual, like, it's in an actual package. Actually, this might be, yeah, it's basically just like frozen beef, but not the same stuff that we have, because the stuff that we put in our food isn't good for dogs. So yeah. Yeah, I'm just blaming Infamous. Okay, so we have all this stuff. Let's go into the Dark World, because that's going to be the main thing that we need to do right now. We don't have flute for here. Let's take a look at our stuff. We have a pendant, Tower of Hera, and we have a Crystal Eastern Palace. What do we have? What do we have now? For okay, so we had a red crystal desert palace. So if the other one's 5, that means this one should be 5 too. But yeah, Ruby was getting, it's basically, yeah, just like ground beef. It's not a patty, it's just like a mush that you put, in the bowl and they just eat it. Normally you'd add some like vitamins and other powders that would help increase the amount of vitamins that, the dog is getting and other things, but yeah. Wow, there's 2 items in this dungeon, both of them immediately obtained. Oh shoot, I meant to check the percentage that we've had for this dungeon. But, or not for this dungeon, for this multi-world, but I'm a goof and I forgot. Wait, is Fogs around? I mean, I feel like, oh my god. I feel like the stuff that we're putting in food has changed over the last however many years as well. You know, like we stopped putting chalk in milk in order for it to pass as presentable and able to be eaten by people and not bad. Like a variety of other things that we've done in order to, you know, be better about what we're putting in our food. yeah. Oop. Darn. The problem for me is I actually don't know where it's supposed to be on this sprite because I don't use it ever. Like where this bomb jump is. There it is. I think. Okay. Yeah, Maid has told me that there's a bomb jump set up for it that's like that, and I don't know what it is. Because I haven't, you know, I haven't learned of it at the moment. So I don't have the ability to do it because I don't know how to. Well, okay, I think I know how to. Like, I understand the concept of it, but I'm also not very good at, you know, doing the thing where you do, where as you start falling, you press back on the thing. The timing for it would be basically a required practice. A counting nightmare, oh my god! Thank you so much for the raid! How are you doing? Take me out. Take me out. No! Oh, I could just... Oh, wait. No, I don't. I can't mirror because I don't have the mirror. We'll just leave this way. How are you doing? Wait, is that Fury? What's the game about? I don't think I've heard that. Twilight Princess is my fave, by the way. Oh, my... Wait, what? Another Cane of Samaria on the ledge here? Am I... Hang on, deja vu? Am I crazy? I feel like... I feel like I'm a little crazy. It's not a duplicate seed because the other one doesn't have Shop Shuffle. Of course, take care of Counting Nightmare. Don't even think about it. I just thought it was funny that, like, 2 seeds have Cane just sitting on the ledge there. Going this way. Nope, nope, nope. There's a lot of things that we can do. You had the inputs wrong. Oh, no. Nice! Health for myself. Oh, that was Sangheart! 100 rupees for 1 green rupee. Why am I picking it up? Because I want it off the tracker. You're trying to just release the spin and neutral the D. You actually reverse the direction on D-pad to release the spin. Keeps you from actually walking away. Ah. I still don't understand. Well, I'm sending more hearts to Infamous. I should actually check what the required dungeon item or like dungeons are. All right, so it looks like we have Skullwoods, Skullwoods, Thieves Town, Ice Palace is Red Crystal, Misery Mire, Swamp Palace is Crystal, and Pod and Turtle Rock are pendants. Pod is regular pendant and Turtle Rock is green pendant. This one's actually the easier seed. Did we get a shout out for Counting Nightmare? Thank you, Ken Murray. I see you. Thank you. What you ended up doing was to practice holding my sword out while continuing to hold it, walking up to a pit and turning around last second to not walk in. Alright, going over here. We have to go into the treasure room. Hopefully we get something good. So far, no. Even more no. Okay. Well, let's go into here because we can beat this EZPZ. Oh, you know what I can do for my self-care week? Oh my gosh, I can paint my nails. I haven't painted my nails in a minute. Always a great idea, yeah. Hey Kevlar, welcome in. Cursing my luck, I see. And Sylvanas, also welcome in. I don't know that I've said hi to you directly, even though I answered your question. Look at Saku making relaxation plans for herself that doesn't include working. So far, my plan is spa day. So spa day and building a cabinet. And organizing my books and doing my nails. Last time I built a shed during my quote-unquote holiday time, my vacation time, and I ended up having to go to the dentist because I broke my tooth in half because I slammed a metal bar against my face. Or dropped the metal bar on my face. Which I do not recommend, by the way. So hopefully it doesn't, hopefully something like that does not happen to me this time. Listen, okay, the thing is for me, one of the things that stresses me out the most is like chaos in my workplace area or like my home in general. So that's why I keep a very, very, very particularly clean and whatever organized house. There's a lot of stuff that I have in the stream room that can't go on my current bookcase because I don't have enough space. So if I build a bookcase, it will relax me because I can organize my books and stuff and keep myself from stressing. Because a clean A clean house is a happy Saku. Yikes! So I know for most people, like cleaning and random stuff like that doesn't sound super fun or relaxing, but for me, it's definitely very calming. Let's sew the broken teeth. Yeah. It was not planned, to be fair. Yeah. I wanted to it was a really big tooth. They said that they had the ability to fix it, but I didn't have a big enough mouth for them to fix it. So they had to take it out. Pizza? Ooh, pizza sounds great for self-care. I was trying to figure out, I was trying to put things on my throne list for self-care stuff, but I'm like, what do I even, like, what is self-care stuff? Everything I look up is like, oh, you know, facial moisturizers and, you know, things in the bath, like, you know, those bath trays where you can just have a bunch of stuff on the tray in front of you while you just relax in a hot tub or something like that, or other varieties of things. But it's like, what besides like just having a bath is good for self-care stuff? You know what, heck it, we'll go to do the same thing that we did last time because we have the Titan's mitts. Set up the bath bomb. See, that's what I'm talking about, though. Everything that's related to self-care seems to revolve around having a bath. Wow. Okay. The one dig, I was kind of surprised. Chalk that one up to skill. I'm really having issues with getting the timing down for some of this stuff again. Foot massager. Self-care is incredibly subjective. That's what I'm thinking too, right? Like, I really feel like I like cleaning and stuff like that, but a lot of people are like, Saku, that's not resting, or that's not relaxing. I was like, well, it is for me. Like, I find it incredibly relaxing. Because, like, afterwards, you just sit down and it's like, oh, man, nice clean house. Nice happy Saku. Yoga equipment? I don't know what it is with me and meditation, but I'm not good with it. I know that like yoga and meditation are different things, but you've made me think of it. And I remember the whole time that I tried to meditate recently for like, you know, relaxation and whatnot because of stress, that it was a rough time because all I kept thinking about was everything. Like, oh, hey, there's a mirror. Oh! Oh, that's for the other game. Like, I know you're not supposed to think about everything. That's the whole point of meditation. But for me, it was like, all these things. Oh. I need to go into the shop. Hopefully this guy comes with me. Nice. I'm pretty sure that's go mode for the other. Oh no, because we still need. Oh wait, no, because we have fast cannon. There's a whole. We don't even need to do GT. Oh my god, I'm pretty sure the other game's in go mode. Hang on, let me look. Let me look at the tracker. So we can do Skullwoods. Is Skullwoods a crystal? Skullwoods is a crystal. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then the Turtle Rock. Yeah. Yeah, we can beat the other seed. Okay. Here, what we're gonna do is we're gonna save and quit. And we're going to deliver the blacksmith, and then we're gonna go beat that game, and then it'll release everything for this one. Oh man, I never thought about going to the movies. Oh, I wonder if they're wait, hang on. When is what's coming out in February? Is there a Godzilla movie coming out in February? Hey Aldo, welcome in. Movie popcorn makes me super sick, but I'll do it for the experience. I know it's the other game, but can you take the Smith to the Ganon fight and the Triforce room? I don't actually know. Okay, this is that one. Okay, that one is the Saku seed. We're going to do the infamous seed. You'd like to see a good Godzilla movie? Godzilla X Kong. Godzilla X Kong, The New Empire. I really enjoyed that one. I've never seen -1. Zago, I know you've been talking about how subjective the definition of self-care is, but I don't know that you can get by with doing something that makes you sick and call that self-care. Oh man, but if I did, then I could have salsa. It's just a little bit of poison. Okay. We're doing the infamous one now. Randomizer, infamous. Okay, now we open up the other thing. Screen movies. I know that January is like the dump movie grounds, right? You know, the dumping grounds of movies that they expect will do very poorly. So I was hoping that February, at least like early February, would be okay. By the way, first week of February is bonus week. In case you're wondering what that is, there was an incentive that we had to do a stream every day for that week, or for a week. So it's Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So this is like 30th, 31st, 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th. All of those days I will be streaming. A lot of them will be very short streams. And not things I would normally do. But yeah, just so you know, I'm doing that, and then I'm immediately going into a week off. For all you streakers, prepare. Yep. Okay. So this is it. This is the moment that I go and beat like 3 dungeons or 2 dungeons and then beat the game. Family friendly, no streakers. Any streakers in chat? I've seen somebody reach the 50 streak. That's like amazing. The fact that Twitch didn't break it is even more amazing. Hey! Speaking of a 50 streak, Rashkavar! You're at 51? Yeah, you're gonna have to be careful when I'm doing the big week of streams. There's like a karaoke stream, there's a cooking stream, there's the cake for Extra Life stream. Yeah, there's a whole lot of stuff. Yeah, of course. Take care of yourself, Soren. Please make sure that you stay safe, especially if you're in an area where it's either way too hot or way too cold. At the moment, Australia is having like a super heat wave, and, you know, North America is in, you know, a big storm coming and a deep freeze. So just make sure you take care of yourself. Yikes. Yeah, it really is to extremes right now. All right, bonk, 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 bonk. Wow, another compass on the boss. This is getting ridiculous. Southern Manitoba hasn't frozen you yet? Yeah. I know that feeling. Minus 45 soon. I don't want to... By the way, chat, for those of you who don't know, we don't close schools here until it's minus 45 Celsius. That is the point in which we actually shut down. So, oh, take that as you will. Yep, minus 45 Celsius. Yeah, because we are built for the deep freeze, right? Like, that's something that's normal for us. So it's not a big deal here. We have, and the reason why we shut down at that point is because at that point the vehicles won't, the buses won't run. Because, you know, it's too cold for the buses. And that's the only, that's literally what causes it to stop. Because you can't plug in buses like you can cars. It's not even roads or anything else all, it's just the buses won't start. So they can't take the kids to school. But even still, minus 45, the schools are still open. It's just that they're, like, you could still send your kids to school. They just, like, if you drive them there, there will still be teachers and stuff there to, you know, do stuff. Mostly because of, like, school food programs and stuff like that. In Manitoba, we have a program that is, like, we have a kid food program. So if a kid comes to school, they're entitled to food, whether it be, oh heck, I don't have the hook shot. Whether it be like breakfast, lunch, whatever. Okay. They call it the school lunch program, but there's also the breakfast program too. I mean, yeah, it's pretty crystal clear in Manitoba when there's when you're gonna have problems. It's mostly related to cold, because we don't have we don't have what's it called? We don't have hills, really? So you're not gonna find, you know, people slipping around everywhere, because typically it's you just go slow. Yeah, we'll do this. Hey, Mr. Bing! Hey! Hey! Ah! I got bonked back onto my platform. But yeah. Oh, you know what I got? When I went to the hospital today, there was somebody at the hospital that was selling Bannock. And I was so happy. Oh my gosh, I haven't had Bannock in way too long. It's so good. I'm looking for a big key. I have a big key. I'm looking for small keys. What's Bannock? B-A-N-N-O-C-K. It is a bread. It's a, oh gosh, what is it even technically called? Fried dough? I don't think it's fried though. No. No, I don't think it's fried. I'm gonna have to look it up in a second. We've had this conversation before, and each time I mess it up. So... Speaking of food stuff, we have the recipe submissions channel in the Discord. We're looking for way more people to submit recipes because this is supposed to be a community recipe book that we're making, and it would be amazing if we had more recipes, at least like one from a bunch of different people. I know that myself and Chops and Rashkavar will probably take up a vast majority of the recipes, but it would be really nice to have some other family recipes. If you have some at home, if you have you know, if your parents or you know, family members make some really good meal that you want to share, it would be really nice to do that. Oh, Rashkavar, I saw your recipes in there and I was getting really nervous because I also have a pork tenderloin recipe that I'm gonna put in there, and I was like, oh my gosh, is it the same recipe? But no, turns out I'm gonna put a different one in there. It's gonna be the slow cooker version with different ingredients, so ah. Whoa. I'm just trying to see what's in here. I don't think it really matters because we're in go mode. Ah, heck. But yeah, the it's oh gosh. Instead of it being with Dijon mustard, it's with yellow mustard, and it's maple, and instead of the vinegar, it's oops. It's soy sauce. But yeah. You have an idea, but you need to make it again so I can take notes. That was me for my Salisbury pork steak thing that I had. Trying to make that so I can get it to stick together better is, yeah. I think the reason why I was struggling when I wasn't struggling before to get it to stick together was because I actually, in the Italian breadcrumbs thing that I recently bought, it also had Parmesan in it, which I think interrupted like the sticking together process. So, yeah. Yeah, it's pretty similar, Rashkavar. That's why I was like really worried when I saw it. But yeah. I was worried that I wasn't going to hit it in time. Whoop, nope. Can we not? I have a recipe that includes fish sauce. It's something I have to make outside. If I don't, then I gag for like a week in the house. Because fish sauce is like super smelly. Not something you'd find in grocery store? I don't know about that. Another thing for the poison shed. Fish sauce does great things to food, but man, it smells bad. I actually don't know if I have that in Canada, Johnny. We killed Aghanim in this one, so I think we could just go Let's just go straight to Ganon. So this is supposed to be a fast setting because we are supposed to be able to complete this in 4 hours. And I don't think we'll complete it in 4 hours, like in the stream 4 hours, but I think that like all together we're gonna complete it in 4 hours because of the... Well, I don't have hookshot, so 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh god. I have to be careful. Moly, thank you so much. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, 9. Oh god. Yep. 10, 11, 12. Oh god, I'm dead. I'm dead. That's it. Yep. Yep. Ah! Do you mind? Yeah, I mean, in Canada and multiple places in Canada, there is a whole lot of places that you can get food that you normally wouldn't be able to get at a grocery store. They're international market supermarkets we have here. Depending upon, what do you mean no empty bottles? Do I only have 1 bottle? Oh, okay. But yeah, there's a lot of them all over the place. You just have to go there. Also, hi, Mernco. Yeah, thank you, yes. Bannock. I forgot about, yeah, quick bread is what it was called. Thank you. That was the word I was looking for. I don't know if this is gonna work. Okay. I can't show you on the stream. It is a quick, dense, and versatile bread that is a staple in many indigenous cultures across North America. But it's typically, like, you can compare it to, I would say, a mixture of scones and biscuits? Yo, have a good night, Brack. I'm sorry that you're not feeling super groovy. 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna take it easy. 5, 6, 7, 8. Dodge. 9. Oh, darn. 9, 10, 11, 12. That's... Oh, heck. 1, 2. Heck, that was not good. Not good. It's fine. Honestly, that was all I needed. Across pits? Okay, here we go. 1, 2. Hookshot cave. 3, 4. 5. I need 12. 6. 7. 8. 9. I got triple there. 10. 11. Oh no! That's fine. That's fine. We have Larry. Oh! Careful. GG. Oh, can you imagine? Oh, I'm so glad I grabbed that fairy. Okay, hang on. I sent a blue boomerang to Saku. Flute to Saku was in Swamp Palace. 2 progressive swords to Saku. Wow, that was not as much as I expected to send out, not gonna lie. Okay, with the fight over, can you explain the infinite torch trick and the whole spin slash strat? Okay, so, these, 2 things. The first thing is the torch glitch. The torch glitch is obtained by lighting the first torch before the second torch goes out. So what you do is you bait the firebird or the fire bat or whatever else away from the torch, and then you spam the lamp on the torch. On the torch that's about to go out. If you light it before the second torch goes out, then you will, then it will only ever have that side go out. The other torch will never go out. Yeah, it's always the left torch. So that's the first thing, the torch glitch. So, the second thing is the spins on Ganon. So Ganon is vulnerable when he's kind of like teleporting away. There's a few frames that he's vulnerable to an attack. You can slash him with certain swords, but you have a lot longer of a window when you're attacking if you're doing a spin attack. So what you do is you'll hold out your sword and you'll wait for him to throw it. You'll bait the fire bat again, just like you did with the torch. You'll bait it, and then you will move close to him and let go of your spin attack after the fire bat's moved away. And it will allow you to do a spin attack on Ganon, and he will take damage. Depending upon what sword you have is dependent upon what damage he takes. So if you're spin attacking with a tempered sword and a gold sword, you will need to do 12 of those spins. If you're with a master sword, you will have to do 24. Silver arrows aren't actually needed. That's true. Yes. But in the preset that we have, they are always going to be available, and logically they will be required because we have beginner mode on, which basically guarantees that you're going to have that early. So now the better question is, where in the heck is all my stuff? Thank you for explaining, of course. I wish I was better at explaining. I figured that it was a decent explanation. I'm probably gonna have to do, it doesn't look like I sent a bow or anything to my other game, so it's probably gonna have to be done again. But, yeah. Okay, this one's done. I'm gonna close this tracker. And we need to be able to do... Why does it say that we got the Misery Mire boss? Because it collected the item. Interesting. It shouldn't have given me a crystal. But it's marked it down that it did. Yeah, definitely would not recommend doing a perfectly timed fire rod shot, because that would require you to have a lot more practice on, like, timing, I think. Like, it is possible. I've done it multiple times. But that's because I'm so, like, I've played this game so much that the timing on the torch going out is, like, ingrained into my body. So I can physically feel when the torch is gonna go out. Swordless Silverless is only an option if you're doing like physically swordless mode, but yeah. Oh man, what a seed. I'm gonna close the other stuff. You know, my gold sword was actually on the pyramid. Swamp Palace. My the other seed had the hook shot in Swamp Palace for this seed. You're famous. You're funny. Mr. Bing. You're a very good storyteller. .146 out of 216. That's pretty good. I might need your opinion on something. I need somebody to read over something. I'm not very good with words. I might need help wordsing. GG on seed 1. You have infinite time this weekend? Really? Okay, well, I can't guarantee it'll be done this weekend. I'm trying to close. You want infinite weekend? Okay, looks like that's closed now. Time to do the next one. I feel like I've done a pretty darn good job with these seeds. As long as I'm not, you know, chatting like, as long as I'm not like blah, 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 and not like actually staying focused in the game. Okay. Saku seed. Think mountain. Mountain's gonna be good. We got a lot of stuff that we're getting right away. These are all the things from the other game. We should get another sword. Oh wait, it was progressive sword and progressive shield. I thought it was progressive sword and progressive sword. I was wrong. Oh man, okay. All right, so what can we do? We can beat Eastern. So Eastern is a crystal. Swamp Palace, can we beat? No, we don't have Hookshot, okay? So we can't beat Swamp. Skull Woods, can we beat? No, we don't have Fire Rod. Ice Palace, can we beat? Technically, we, no, but yeah, sure. Misery Mire. Yeah, I think we can do that one. Yeah, we have everything we need to just kind of cruise through here. Stop with the cabbages. Oh my god. Oh my god. This game. I do, in fact, have the tempered sword. Also, Molly, thank you so much for the 19 months. French or vanilla hookshot? That's a great question. I hope not. It was French vanilla for the other game because it was in Swamp Palace, but in a different game. I have to be careful. I'm, My eyes are bothering me, which is not a good sign. Hello? Excuse me, let me go. Thank you. I have, oh. Rude. Watching has to dip most of them anyways to finish. I don't think I need to because I have everything I need to beat the game. I'm glad, Molly. Ominous statement? What do you mean? I think it was a response to me saying that, I hope that they, or that I appreciate that they've hung around so long. Oh, butter sword. Well, we found the butter sword. So you're gonna notice that there's gonna be open chests here. That's because we have collect on. And collect is something that when a game finishes, it'll automatically pull everything out of the other games that it's connected to, from that game. So like, because we are only connected to this game, it's only this one that we're pulling items from. Stop. To me, it's been a pleasure. Reads as a farewell. That was my reaction to it first, and then I realized, oh, this is probably a response to what I said. Well, we have all the medallions, which is nice. Oh, we don't even need this one. Why are we coming in here? No! No! Moly, no. No! Don't you dare. Oh. Wow, there's a lot of stuff in here that got pulled. Okay. Hookshot Cave is just full cleared. No, Fogs, don't you dare. You need to go make dinner. Oh, be careful. Don't make anything hot. What about ice cream? Can you have ice cream for dinner? Oh, I have an ice cream sandwich in my fridge downstairs. Or freezer. But still. Oh, man. I'm not 7? Wow, what's that supposed to mean? Oh, fine, I won't cheat. What can I even do? Eastern Palace? Let's go to Eastern Palace, I guess. It's Fog's in Australia, where it's 45 degrees Celsius right now. It's like 109 degrees Fahrenheit. So at the moment, it's a very, very hot time over there. Have a good night, Bucket. Ooh, pork schnitzels. I'm so jealous. No, I want. Why am I going over here for... Oh, flute. It's late 30s today and 40s tomorrow, then slowly creeping up to 45. Yuck. One of the things that I'm gonna do when I'm on my vacation week, I'm gonna make ice cream in my new Ninja Creamy. with Madrinas. I'm gonna use my Madrinas cold brew tubs and I'm gonna make good ice cream. Ah, there's nothing in here. Ah! Darn, I was hoping this would be ether so I could do burb toss, but no. Not today. Nope, instead we're gonna just do regular old bombos. Did I tell you how I discovered no churn recipe for ice cream? What? How? What I'm trying to figure out how to do is make a sorbet that doesn't have cream in it. Ugh, whipped cream. Mix it into condensed milk. Ah, okay. I was hoping that would be big key. Yeah, I want to make a raspberry sorbet, but most of the stuff is like, hey, you need to have these particular things in it, and they're weird. Like a special type of sugar. Burn burb? Or burn burb? Leg. Leg. Yes, more special than just powdered icing sugar. Hang on, sorry, that's a big bunch of text and I have to do this in a specific amount of time, so give me 2 seconds to read it. Oh, I never asked you, said a while ago when you got tested that you're not allergic to some of the things you were before. Have you tried any sweets or anything you couldn't before? If so, how was it? I have not been, so I have been allergy tested. They said that my allergy was not as severe, or they believed my allergy was not as severe as it was before. However, they wanted me to wait to do anything until I got my blood test, which I've gotten done, and I've been waiting to hear from them, and they're completely ignoring me. So, I don't remember when I got it done, but it was definitely before I came down with the plague that I had earlier this year, or like December 8th. So, I've called them 3 times. They said it would take 4 weeks. And I don't even remember when it was that I said that I was getting my allergy tests done. But it's definitely been longer than 4 weeks. Even with, like, the holidays. Bumper cave drop down. Gross. But yeah. Back in November-ish. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's... And not only that, but, like, when I went to the office for other doctor stuff, they said that they would, like, leave a note for the assistant for the allergy people to call me back. But then, again, she still hasn't called me back. I'm gonna tell my doctor, figure out what's going on. Because I need answers. Yo, have a good night, Johnny. But yeah, the TLDR is that my allergy test has been done. I did not have as a severe reaction as expected if I was going to continue to be anaphylactic. So it's not that the allergy is gone per se, or even that it's not. It's just, it looks like I might not be anaphylactic allergic to citrus anymore. So, but they need the results from the blood test that I had gotten done a while ago. So, yeah. I don't know if I'm allergic to it. I don't know if I'm not allergic to it. I just know that that it's highly unlikely that at least citrus will kill me if I eat it. So, yeah. But also the lady said that I'm, like, hypersensitive to almost everything, so I don't know. I could just be super sensitive. In general. I would like to go to Eastern Palace, not Pod. But yeah, I'm just frustrated. I'm frustrated because I've got all this stuff I've got to go get, like, appointments for, whether it be allergy tests or being sick and whatever else. So, like, the lung stuff, right? I went for x-rays today for making sure that I don't have pneumonia or, and then, you know, possible other things. I'm just tired of being sick, if that makes sense. You're supposed to get an allergy test every 5 years. Sick and tired of being sick and tired, yeah. My eye doctor keeps calling me non-stop. Oh my gosh. Like, hey, you're supposed to come in for a visit, follow up from, you know, when you got your glasses. And I'm just like, oh god, yeah, I remember that day, because I ended up having a super migraine by walking around outside in the winter. That's one of the things that scares me the most right now is, like, I'm having to go outside so much during the day because of all these appointments and everything else all, and the bright light on my eyes is super dangerous because it's a trigger for my stroke-like migraines, right? So, like, I could end up just, like, by going to all these other doctor appointments, I could end up triggering my other medical problems. Heck. But yeah. Let's try this again. This time with less messing up. Oh yeah. Oh look, fire rod. Convenient. I guess we could just go do Skullwoods now and win. Ugh. Oh, mirror. Whoops. You have a doctor's appointment next Monday to see how you're recovering, adjusting to having your gallbladder removed. You've been to the hospital like 6 times mid-December to now. Oof. I hope your recovery is going well. But yeah, I'm gonna have to avoid looking outside for a while now because I've been like out of the house too much during the sun, like when the sun is out, which for me is dangerous because of my super migraines being a trigger from just sunlight, like UV light. What? So many small keys from this dungeon. I've not used basically any of them. That was the wrong side. And now I want, you know what I'm gonna have when I'm done streaming? Bannock and ice cream. You didn't know like half of Skullwoods existed before I started doing the randomizer? I've forgotten how little keys mattered if you had the fire rod, yeah. Okay. I'm not too worried about this taking 10,000 bits of damage because I have red mail. I'm trying, like, the question that I'm trying to remember is when I beat this game a long time ago, what did I, like, it feels like it's not, it's like Skullwoods doesn't feel like it's very hard in terms of, like, Skullwoods isn't hard in terms of, like being a giant puzzle, if that makes sense. Like, you know, Turtle Rock or whatever else, where you have to go through so many things in order to get stuff and trying to figure out which way to go and blah, blah, blah. Whereas Skullwoods is like, you know, a bunch of entrances and trying to, you know, remember which entrances lead to what. But you end up not spending very much time in most of them. You dip into one, then you go to the next one, and then you know, blah, 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 blah. So, yeah. I feel like it's easier to just leave Turtle Rock and come back partway through, where it's not as easy for, let's say, Turtle Rock, for instance, unless you're, you know, glitching. So we're going again. Again, we don't have the silver arrows, so Kippa, I will try to explain this again, but while I'm fighting. Yeah, we're fine. Yeah, we'll just take out this. Doesn't gold take 8 spins in phase 4? 12. One. You'll see. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 there. We'll get like 1 more for good measure. 2 more, just in case. Oh, heck, what? I guess we missed, or we counted early? Ugh. Okay. Two. Three. Don't be mean. Don't be mean. You're being mean. Okay. That's 4. So we're gonna try to bait the Palace of Darkness. We're gonna try to bait the bat and then spam. So we spam. You see how we spammed the torch there? Now because we lit it before the torch on the right went out. Now the only torch that will go out will be the left side torch, and it'll go out after like every 2.5 warps. So now we're going to yeah, we whiffed that because we were too far away, and we whiffed that because we were too far away, so we're gonna have to light this again. So 1 spin, 2 spins, torch light. I couldn't see him? 3 spins. 4 spins. I don't see where he is half the time. 5 spins. So you bait the fire bat and then you walk in. So you bait the fire bat. Oops. Well, I whiffed. And then you walk in. Well, I thought he had warped already. And I'm a goof. That's fine. But yeah. Sorry. Explaining and doing this at the same time is actually really difficult. Okay, let's do this again. It would have been fine if I had prepared for it. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 3. Oh god, I don't have. Yeah. 4, 5, 6. One more. Come on, Gannon. Two. We need to hit this guy 4 times. I can't see him. He's like blinking out of existence for me, which is going to cause problems. Okay, that's a problem. That's a problem. All right, that's... Yeah. That was, oops. 1, 2. I'm not gonna get 2 hits here. Yep. If you're ever gonna be hit by a fire bat, the best thing you could do is just don't move. Because the fire bat, honestly, I don't really need to be doing this as, like, careful as I am. I have a fire rod, which would make this significantly easier. But, I also lost count. Okay. This has gone horribly. I can't see him. Yo, thank you so much for the follow. I could have done that one correctly, but I whiffed because I'm a goof. Beat the bat, move in, do the spin, blah blah blah. Yeah, that was a tremendously bad Ganon in comparison to the last one. But yeah, that's definitely more than 8 hits. GG! Both games complete! The value! Honestly, that's a 4 seed, or that's a 4 hour group of seeds. Progressive Bow was in Palace of Darkness. The Dark Maze for this game. Hookshot was in Spike Cave. And the last game, where was the other bow for the last game, actually? Where do I see it? I don't see it anywhere. Progressive sword, progressive shield. Where's bow? Ether. Oh, progressive bow was in Hookshot Cave. Yeah. It did say it was across pits, so that makes sense. No, this is the bonus stream. What'd you think of the seeds? They were pretty good. Honestly, not too bad. I was pretty happy with them. Bam, bam, bam. Sewing kit. Oh, because arrows. Yes. Yeah, the seeds were pretty good. I'm pretty happy with them. I know the Infamous wasn't here for it, so hopefully he enjoys it when he watches it back. But yeah. It was a good one. I wish that Bonk Shuffle was in this game. Like in the archipelago, or pot shuffle, like proper pot shuffle. Hey, Urban. I would really like those to be in the archipelago, but I know that like that would require somebody to actually work on the game, which is something that not a lot of people are interested in doing. And by not a lot of people, I mean anybody, basically. Have you played any tile swap seeds? Are you talking like Door Rando? Or are you talking like Overworld Rando? Guess what you're playing? What are you playing? This game. A Link to the Past. Ridley. This game I'm talking about. Yo! What's shuffled, Marco, in it? Where some but not all overworld scene screens are inverted at random. Yeah, that is not something I've done. But not something necessarily that I'm not going to ever do. It's just decently low on the priority list. Normally, if I'm gonna play like a goofy game, it would be Pot Shuffle or Bonk Shuffle or something like that. You ready to see the quad in AP? Yeah. Oh, we'll see. Hopefully it gets in there. I know that there's a map rando already in there for Super Metroid. But I don't know that there's... I don't even know if there's an SMZ3 map rando in there. Robin, thank you so much for the 24 months. So you unlock levels. Oh, okay. That's super cool. You're missing some floor buttons, lasers, laser relays, gels, etc. Oh, that's really neat. I really want to play that. AP? Bing, bing, bing. There's so many people that are streaming right now. And the Multiworld community. Yay. Older game tonight, Cult of the Lamb. Nice, nice. We got our first sword 20 minutes in. We started with Pegasus boots. Flute was like an hour in. Mirror was like an hour in. Couple of bosses with Master Sword, and then we had to swap over to the other game. And by the time we came back, we had Gold Sword. Yeah, no, this was a pretty fun time. Ooh, important stuffs. Important stuffs is cool.